I've been introducing myself as a cannabis health coach for a while now, and you might be thinking that just sounds like a job made up by stoners. And it kind of is. But there's a lot more to it than that. So if you're curious, stick around and I'll explain. Before we get into it, my name is Laura. I'm a mental health therapist turned cannabis health coach on a mission to educate and empower others in conscious cannabis consumption. And I will explain what all of that means in this video. To understand cannabis health coaching, you do have to understand what health coaching is a little bit too. Health coaches are change agents. They help clients set goals and reach those goals by setting up and forming new sustainable habits. And a cannabis health coach does the same thing while incorporating cannabis. A lot of cannabis health coaches have different niches or niches, however you want to say that. I focus on mental health along with, sleep, nutrition, everything that is going to play into how you feel holistically. Now, what the job is not is just teaching people how to get high. That's not just sitting around being like, pack the bowl, you smoke it, you get high, good to go. Well, we're done here. That's not how it works. But the job is also not all about just taking cannabis too seriously either. I think that you can approach cannabis with fun and enjoyment and be able to mix in a healthy wellness perspective with being able to enjoy going out on a Saturday night if that's what you want to do. So there is a big balance there in cannabis health coaching and helping people meet their goals, but also live the lifestyle that they want to live, all while using cannabis to support that. So then a cannabis health coach is a well-educated and highly trained individual who is that change agent for clients who want to use cannabis in a way that supports their needs and supports their goals. So this could be anything from if you're dealing with sleep problems to high stress in your life, anxiety, depression. And I don't think that it discounts the use of a therapist or being able to go into therapy. It's not the same thing, but it's a different, more hands-on approach. And a coach can really help walk you through and build those systems in your life to then move on without them and be set up and good to go. So there are two different ways that you can work with me. I offer a consultation, a cannabis consultation, where it's just a 2-session meeting, where the first session we get to know each other and we just chat either over Zoom or a phone call if that's more comfortable for you. And we just get to kind of talk a bit about cannabis, if you're using cannabis, how you're using cannabis, what it helps with, maybe the negative side effects that you're experiencing from cannabis, and where your goals are in life, whether that's in the realm of cannabis or not. After that initial session, I would then create a personalized guide about cannabis and your lifestyle and your goals, what you want to reach, and being able to incorporate the terpenes, the different methods of ingesting cannabis, how to use all of those different things to your advantage, and then be feeling so fabulous with cannabis and not experiencing anxiety or being able to relieve anxiety, not ending up feeling like you're too tired in the middle of the day, all of those types of things. It'd be about a month later, we'd have another session, talk about how the guide has been working for you, how you feel, how cannabis has been working for you, kind of check in and see if there's any tweaks we need to make. And all during that month, you also have email access to me. So if you have questions or concerns with things that you're consuming, with the cannabis that you're using, with the guide, or how things are working for you, we can always chat about those things too. The second way to work with me as a cannabis health coach is through my 8-week program. And this is a more intensive one-on-one program. Not that the other thing isn't one-on-one too, but this is an intensive one-on-one program where we work together for 8 weeks. You have complete email access to me. We'd be able to communicate very freely. We'd also have weekly sessions via Zoom or a phone call if that's more comfortable for you, or really whatever method is more comfortable for you. And we'd be able to work through your sleep, your nutrition, your movement, your organizational skills, your mental health, all of those things, and how cannabis is helping them, how cannabis is working into those systems in your life, or how it's affecting them negatively, and what we can do differently with your cannabis use to then feel better. Now, one thing that a cannabis health coach can really help with is tracking. And this is, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a real pain in the ass. It's not something that I love to do either, but it's so crucial, especially when you're really trying to dial in your cannabis use and how it's best going to help you and not work against you. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do this. You can have an electronic tracker, and you can have more of an on-paper tracker. If you are looking to track your cannabis use, I highly suggest using these gold leaf journals. These are really awesome. They have all different kind of slots for information about the cannabis that you're using, the time you're consuming, all of those good things, so you can kind of track how it makes you feel, keep track of what you think is worth buying again, what's worth smoking again, what's worth, using for nighttime, daytime, all of those things. And that's where tracking can be really helpful. And now I know that tracking can seem overwhelming, but that is where a cannabis coach can really come in helpful. So when I say that a cannabis health coach is someone who's highly trained, I don't necessarily mean that they have to be a master's level therapist. Even though I am, that was a path that I chose prior to finding cannabis health coaching. But I did go to the Cannabis Coaching Institute, and I do highly recommend seeking out somebody who is certified in health coaching, or specifically in cannabis health coaching if you're going to work with someone, because they have those skills that not only incorporate the health coaching, but also the background in science on cannabis. If you're interested in becoming a cannabis health coach, I also definitely recommend the Cannabis Coaching Institute. It's an amazing program. It takes about 6 months to go through. You end up certified at the end. The community is incredible. And I do have a link below if you're interested, and you can definitely check that out. And let me know if you do join, because I'd love to hear about your experience. That's cannabis health coaching in a nutshell, and it's a job that I absolutely adore, and I cannot imagine doing anything else at this point. So if you are interested in working with a cannabis health coach, please reach out. You can leave me a comment down below or visit my website, book a free call. I do have a service where you can book a call with me just for a 15-minute discovery call. We can chat, see if it'd be a good fit to work with me. So I highly encourage you to check that out. And please also let me know if you have any questions or either comments about health coaching, about cannabis health coaching. I'd love to be able to chat more about it or answer any questions. And I hope you have a dope day.